Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss why do we need coroutines. We will talk in the context of Android. If we have long running tasks and we are executing them on the main thread, then the main thread will get blocked and the application will become unresponsive. So coroutines help us to manage these long running tasks without blocking the main thread. The second point is coroutines help us to execute multiple processes asynchronously. Let's see these 2 points in the code one by one. This is a very simple project that I have created in Android Studio. This is the main activity and this is the main activity layout. Here you can see a counter. Its value increases when plus button is clicked and decreases when minus button is clicked. And here you can see another button, download file. When this button is clicked, we are calling a fake download file method. In the main activity, here you can see that we are decrementing counter value when minus button is clicked and incrementing when plus button is clicked. And when download file button is clicked, this method is called. Here you can see we are using a for loop up to 10 iterations, and here we are calling thread.sleep function with 1 second delay. So this method will take 10 seconds and meanwhile the main thread will get blocked because we are calling this method on the main thread. So in this time we will not be able to interact with the other components of UI. So let's run the program and check the output. So the program has been run and here you can see if I click plus button the value is increasing and if click minus button the counter value is decreasing. Now if I click download file button, this function will be called which will block the main UI and meanwhile I will not be able to increment or decrement the counter value. So let's start the downloading. You can see the downloading has been started. Now I am clicking the plus button but the value is not increasing because the UI thread has been blocked. Now here you can see that after the file downloaded the counter value increased but the application became unresponsive. This is because that I am executing this code on the main thread. So how to resolve this issue? Coroutines help us to take this processing of the main thread and the main thread will free to interact with the user. So let's modify the code and then check the output. So I modified the code and here you can see that I am launching a coroutine and within the coroutine I am doing the file downloading processing. And here you can see I am using delay function instead of thread.sleep. So now this will not block the main UI and user will be able to interact with other components of the UI while the file is downloading. So let's run the application and check the output. So the application has been run. Now I am clicking download file button. It will start the downloading and meanwhile I will be able to increment or decrement the counter value as well. So let's start the downloading. So the downloading has been started and I can increase the counter value also. So now you can see that I interact with the UI components while the file is downloading. So coroutines help us to manage long running tasks without blocking the main thread. Now coming toward the second point, that how coroutines are used to execute multiple processes asynchronously. So here you can see that I am creating two coroutines, and within each coroutine I am iterating a loop, and here I am printing job 1 is executing and here job 2 is executed. So these two jobs will execute concurrently. So let's run the program and check the output. So here you can see that job 1 and job 2 are executing concurrently at the same time. So in this tutorial we learned how to use coroutines to manage long running tasks without blocking the main thread, and how to use coroutines to execute multiple processes asynchronously. So that's it for this tutorial. Thank you.